Morley.
Forgot to do my Mr. Bean exercising before I started. I'm normally gasping for air now, guys, by the time I get here. Oh. Hold tight. The leaves are so heavy now, and they've got quite a few molehills as well. That'll do the soil great, see the leaf mould great. Whew. Good workout on a Sunday morning. Everybody thinks I'm nuts. Now, when I fill my bags, I don't stuff it down the sides, as I can't get through the gap. So that was bag 25. There's 18 already in there. I'm going to add some super soil. A little bit of urine. I haven't even had time to have a wee, guys. Don't crash. Now got some of the manure liquid runoff. And the rest of the fish poo. I've just put some more fish poo on my temporary compost bins this morning while it was dark. So that now leaves 8 bags that we've got on the allotment. As they settle down, we'll keep topping them up. Update the board now, the last bag. Let's go and have a little look around what else I've been doing. Everything's behind again because I found another fly tip compost unscrupulously dumped by those cannabis growers, and somewhere else I found another carbon filter. So there's lots of carbon in there, and I'll add it to the rest, and we must have had 12-15 inches of water to fill that up like that from where it was before. I was hoping that the carbon had sink, but it hasn't, so I've got to filter it out before I pop it onto the leaves maybe. But that's, the black is the liquid manure. So basically we put all the manure in here. You can see how far it's sunk down, and then all the juices, as he puts you on your side, into the bottom of the IBC, and they go into that bucket and I'll scoop it out. And I've got nearly 400 litres in these 2 barrels, and 1 contaminated barrel at the bottom that I've got to get to. I can use that material on the leaves throughout the winter and then rejoin the hose pipe again. so that I can maximise the amount of water I have here. And this loft water tank there has got some wicks in that goes into the water, draws the moisture up, and keeps the compost watered, moist, saves me watering. These leaf grabbers have been a godsend, and a few splits. I think I might change them. I keep saying that, but it's surprising what a bit of gaffer tape does. I've got a new set somewhere that was kindly sent to me by one of my lovely friends. You know who you are, Chris, if you're watching. I also had to go and fetch the pallet collars. I've got another 7 there. That's come just in time, if I get time to continue too high along here. But I've got all this rubbish in the way. Oh dear. If that's the best grow they could do, that compost's going to be lovely. Not the best guys, but we don't mind. We don't mind. But I do need to get this tank up there. Get these set up round here. Empty those. That's another 2 pallet collars there. I'm not sure whether they're perfect or not. We've got the leaf mould there to go into all these tanks. I need to move that cardboard over to there when the leaves sink. Always like having a little look at the alpine strawberries. Compost here. Wood chips there from the paths. Manure that's got the hay in. Some nuggets over there that hasn't. And I shall be trying to get these compost sorted so that I can get the root balls of these into the bottom of those metal bins up there. They can rot down nicely. That's absolutely wet through. I'll get it cut open and emptied and get the rest put on the allotment scrap pile. And I'll keep topping up with fresh nuggets as and when I can. And that way we can keep getting plenty of runoff. But all that rain we've had, it has been thinned down a bit, so every little drop of that has been going on the leaves. Because if you remember, the first 10 bags were very, very dry, very easy to bring to the allotment. But bar gum, that was a good workout. So I've got 6 left to pop in. Hopefully they're reasonably dry, so that I can lift them off there onto the barrow. I've left them high up so I can get them onto the wheelbarrow. For a change, I think I've done something right. So just to recap, in 2021 and 22 we got what, 43 bags of leaves, and they're actually in there. It's surprising how well they rot down. We have pinched some guys, but not a lot. There's some behind us, what we've already shown you, but that's why I do the 2-year rotation now. So hopefully we'll use these up, or bag them up, or sift them, move them over to the other allotment in one of the bays maybe, so that we can move these over. Whether I'll feel like picking leaves, considering all that storm that we had, even all 3 storms from storm, or whichever, Bert right through to Dara, those leaves are still there, but they were wet through. But no, definitely a good time for me to pick the leaves, so you've got to do it while you can. But still need to crack on with the DIY. Hopefully I'll get home a little bit earlier today. That'll surprise Mrs. K. If you like the content, please give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down for the interaction. Leave me a comment. You do leave me some lovely comments, thank you so much. All helps with the channel. Thumbs up, thumbs down for the interaction. And why not consider subscribing? Doesn't cost nothing. You can see what else I get up to. Don't forget Christmas Day, 8 o'clock in the morning for the Christmas potato reveal, and 3 PM in the afternoon, the King's speech, an alternative message to the gardening community. And we'll talk a little bit about Mrs. K and what's been going on. Happy gardening to you all. Till next time, my friends. Ta-ra for now.